Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean... The dynamic catches, the contested catches, they have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Quarterback on the keeper. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this, because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again.
Intercepted, number 19. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nope.
There he goes. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Woods. fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Going for 6. Oh, makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll try the run. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. The play action fake. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off. And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Norman. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football. They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw, it's Woods. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. When you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defense
defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, Aggies! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Coming out with it, it's Lane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a second.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
How about this defense getting to the quarterback in back-to-back plays? You want to pressure the quarterback. If you get him on the ground, it's Brady. Nice job. 2 sacks in a row, bringing up a 3rd and long situation.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. From midfield, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Got the quick pass. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Got his man quickly. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Touchdown, Aggie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Offense working from the pistol. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He's got him this time. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Woods. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Finding, going the other way, and he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On the ground, it's King. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Woods. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Missouri wants to go fast. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Motion from the wide receiver. wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass, it's Woods. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got the tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? Pulled and finds his man on the left. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air, it's Kendricks. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Norman. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying play action. Hauls it in. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up coverage.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They make the stop, and he'll